Hello and good afternoon. As mentioned to you last time, I'll be recording this week 1 to 6 lesson for further discussion of our week number 6 to 8 nga lesson natin. Okay? Now, so also I assume that all of you know how to interface your mobile phone to your B4A application. No? I already included the steps on week 1 to 4. So I assume that all of you are able to do it using your mobile phone. Okay, now let us proceed on your week 1 to 6. Yes. So on our week number 6 to 8 lesson, that will be um, on the topic of the B4X pages and the B4X library. Now, what is the B4X pages? So it's just like the same when you are creating a HTML document, no? Kung sa native programming sa like Visual Basic or Visual Basic.net, it's just like the same when you are creating a forms. No? Every time you click on a certain button, or let's say for example home or link, there will be another page that contains different content and different layout of a particular form or pages or page. Okay, so that is for the B4X. Now, also we will discuss here the library or B4X library. So why is it that we need this B4X library on our uh, mobile development? Now, unlike Android Studio, no? So in Android Studio and the Android SDK, so once you download the Android Studio software or IDE, included in the tanan, no? Same with I think with the Eclipse, no? Aside from the Android Studio, you can use Eclipse, no? But they are associated with the Android SDK. So the Android SDK will download all of the component from the I mean the oldest Android version up to the current version that we are using right now. No, so right now we are using Android 11, and then actually there is maybe there will be another version of the Android like 12 or 13. So right now, so kung mag-download ka na, so it takes a lot of your memory and at the same time storage. So kung i-update mo siyang i-update, so it will occupy again another a portion of your memory. At the same time, the portion of your I mean storage. So medyo ga bugat nga nagabugat ang imo laptop or ang imo PC. Now, here in B4A or the B4X, okay, we are downloading such library, no, on the third party, or alternatively, so ma-download kita ya sa outside sa B4X, no, kay download doon ta pa yung library. So kay si Android ya, aran sa Android Studio or Eclipse, aran yung iba yung mga component. Isa to niya i-download ta siya ya, is because nga hindi pa siya too much crowded ang iya nga ano nga mga files or ang iya nga mga libraries or ang iya nga mga registry o ano pagid and such thing. So hindi pa siya overcrowded, so that means mag-an pa sa inyong computer. So it can run on the minimum requirements of your computer, no, mga Core i3, Core i5, Ryzen 5. So syempre kung mag-Android Studio ano yan, so you need a lot of memory at the same time storage kag probably graphics, no, ang graphics card nyo. So it will cost you a lot of money especially sa inyong hardware nga gamiton, no, sa laptop nyo, sa PC nyo, sa balay ninyo. So that's why I find a way for us to deal with that kind of problem, so that we can come up with a good discussion with our lesson. So amo na siyang B4X page, and we need to download such library on a certain portion of the portal of the B4X. Okay, so we will be creating here a multiple pages, then manavigate, then also we will understand the B4X pages library. Now, what is B4X pages? So ang B4X pages, just like the other um, programming language, maka-jump ka from one page to another, but it is associated with the kung sa C++ main body or main activity. So example on this, so we have 1, 2, 3 activities, no, for the layout itself. So for example, the first layout is all about username and password. The third one is okay. So we have here 3 activities, no? So each of the layout contains different content and the mga components. So for example, let's say activity 1B is user login, ang username, user ID nyo, and then the password. Then next, for example, is the browsing of the content. Third, for example, is the feedback form or such that. So it is connected into one particular main activity. So although you have 3 activities, but it is connected into one. So in our next figure, is your main activity that contains different layout for page 1, page 2, and page 3. Okay, so that is B4X. It's just like the same on the website, which you have a homepage, then it contains different navigation link, no, for the web page or the website. Okay, so to do this, so all you need to do is to download this cross-platform simple framework for managing multiple pages. But anyway, it is already on your, on your what you call this one, sa B4X nyo nga page. So therefore, kung kulang siya, so doon nyo lang i-download. Then you have to install it anyway. Okay? Pero for the meantime, ara naman na sa inyo nga B4X na sidere. So okay na siya. Ready to go na siya. Okay? Now, what I need to do is to create a project, then name it as B4A page demo. Okay? Now note, don't forget to set your folder location. Para yun. Ang folder location na tungkol sa din sa i-save. Okay? And then project name tama siya. Okay, let's just follow this. Okay? So we will go for the page. So file, menu ko anay. Then B4X page. Okay? So on my part, dito sa i-save. Then I will type as the name B4A pages demo. B4A page demo. Okay? Then click OK. Ayan. Sorry siya. So by default, you have this ready-made code on your main page. Take note, main page. So that means you will create different page naman. Okay, aside from the main page. Okay, now, since we have this, makait naman ta page 2 underscore 8 for the new page. So all you need to do is to go to project menu, add new module, class module, then B4X page. Okay. Anyway, it is already indicated on your module, so you just follow it. Okay, so you've got to do project, add new module, class module, then B4X page. Okay, the name of the page is page 2 underscore 8. click OK. And so you have now another page for page 2 underscore 8. Or you can name any name aside from the page 2 underscore 8. So hindi lang kay nagalimit na sa page 2 underscore 8. Okay? Now, after that, so all you need is to click the page 2 underscore A module, then click the designer's menu. Then open designer. So we will open our designer on this particular layout. Okay, so you click this page 2 underscore A, you go to designer, then open designer. Alright, so you have this on your layout. So on your layout, so you can now, that's the next, you save it. No? You save mo lang. So but before you save, you kindly remove the button because we will be inserting another component here. Dito pag-ibutan ang button dito. Okay? So we will click file, then save as. Name is page 2 layout. Click OK. Right? And then we will insert one panel component using the add view. Okay? Right? So here and there. So ako medyo laba-laba ang akong itong layout. So we'll just adjust. Okay, and then we will just change the background of our panel 1. So this time we'll make it this. Okay, then don't forget every time you have a modification on our layout, so you can you may click on save always, not save as, since nga na-save nyo na siya, so i-save mo na lang, or control S if you want. Okay, so that is how your page 2 nga layout. Okay, and then after that, go back to your B4X main page. Okay, on your main page, so i-open naman ang designer niya. Okay, because this is a separate design, so we will add one button here. Alright, this one. Okay, i-save talaga yun. Oh, sorry, it's different pala. So you go to file, then open pala, sorry. File, open, then you open your main page ball. Ay siya. Main page ball. Okay, may button na siya gali, sorry. So I forgot. So button. Ayan. So let's follow this. So on the property, i-change yung property text to page 2 and name to BTN page 2. So you go back to your main page. Ano siya? Ang iyang name will be BTN page 2. And the text, instead of click, make it page 2. Alright, so that's the okay. So muna sa ang ating step. Then don't forget to save since nga again change siya. File and save. Okay. Now since we have already changed the text, then the name itself. Okay, but so by the way, why we are changing the name, so it's just like the same when you are declaring a variable. But however, since you are using the component of the button, like other component here, so we need to change something so that we can recognize the component on its particular or specific name. Okay? So, para ma-recognize siya, kung magpareho sa karon niya pangalan, kung nagbipuros, tanang BTN1, BTN2, button 1, button 2, button 3. So, hindi ito siya ma-recognize kung this button is for save, for search, for delete, for update. No? So, dapat i-change lagi sa ang iya nga naming convention so that we can recognize that this button is particularly on that particular function. Okay? So that's why ginapa-change again. Okay? Just like the same on your Visual Basic.net. Okay? Now, after we change the page to then the page BTN page nga niya, we will go back to the project, just this one, and we will type the code on this. Okay? So, medyo buron siya. So, it is dim p2 as page 2 underscore a. Letter A ni siya. Small letter A. Or if you want capitalize, okay lang. Don't worry. Kaya nagka-capital mo niya siya kay it is a class name ni siya mo. So, once nga nag-declare ka dito, isang page 2 mo de, so ma-declare mo na siya. Okay? So, we will declare here, dim p2 as page 2a. Yan. So, capitalize. Next thing is, here, we will put p2 that initialize before x page that add page, then panel 1. So, remember, the panel 1 is on our page 2 layout. Dili siya. May show na. Naman yung panel 1. So, dito ma-declare. So, we have p2 that initialize, then b for x pages that add page, then panel 1, then p2. Alright. So, you have now. And then the button 1 click. So, we will change the button 1 since we changed it to BTN page 2. So, we will be using it BTN page 2. Okay? So, di siya makita sa my main page. Di siya page 2. So, umani nga itong ginakwa. Kung mag-click ka di, ma-proceed sa aton nga, dari nga layout. Wait lang. Di siya ma-proceed sa panel 1. Alright? Now, after this, so we will just make comment. So, as you have observed on our code, so, ginhimo talang nga comment niyo so that it will not be included in our code, but we will add a new line of code, which is the B for X pages that show page, then panel 1. Okay? On your project, you will try to make a comment, single quote. Then we have B for X pages that show page, then make it panel 1. Alright. And then proceed to your page 2 as indicated here. Go to your page 2, then type the given code. So, alright, given na siya. Ari na lang i-type ta. root.load layout, page 2 layout. Di na nagaling si page 2 layout. This is the name of your layout. Basta rin i-display na yung bilog na page ninyo. Okay? So, let's do that. So, we have our root load layout. Root that load layout. Change the name page 2 layout. And so you have your main page connected to the other page. Okay. But before we run it, so make sure nga nakakonect ang ato niya mobile phone on your B for a bridge. So I will just make the connections on it. So by using the screen copy, I also included the link for you to download the third-party application for our um, simulation of the mobile. Pero sa mobile nyo kasi ma, magana. Okay? Wait lang. So I will go for here and type CMD. So make sure nga naka-administrator siya nga privilege. Run as administrator. Okay. Now, you will type. So normally, dito sa ginabutang sa drive B. But on your part, if continue siya save na location, so you just locate the location of that particular folder. Kaya naka-folder na siya. SCR, screen, CPY, sorry, CD, SCR, CPY. So, saying on, dili ko ma-proceed niya folder. Then after that, I will type SCR, CPY, double dash, max size, dash size, 1024. Yan. Then, press enter, then wait for a certain seconds to display our mobile on my screen. Yan. Sorry nga kung mobile niya phone connected na siya. Make sure you connect your charger, your cable charger or data cable on your phone, on your PC para mag-connect sila na doon. Right? Now, you just click on the Beeper A bridge. As you observe, there's no connection on it. So, balik ka sa aton nga project. We will connect our phone using tools, Beeper A bridge, connect, and then if your phone is not on the list, for example, wala sa list na to on my part. Wait lang, kaya wala ako ulit naka-wifi. Sorry. Ayan. Wi-Fi. Start. Ayan. So, miski wala internet, okay na siya. So, I will just close first. Okay. Then, we will just clear my memory. Okay. Ayan na. So, miski wala siya internet connection, it's okay. So, anyway, we will need only the access point of your Wi-Fi. Pocket Wi-Fi na siya or dito Wi-Fi nga wala siyang internet or data, you can use it anyway. Okay, as I observe, I have here my IP. Then all I need to do is to locate on the list of the Beeper A bridge if my IP is present here since dito, 128 A NAC 220 ay siya. So kung wala siya sa list, i-type nyo sa new IP. I-type nyo gini. So kung wala man siya sa list, you can click on that particular IP address. Wait lang. Hindi wala siya ga-connect. Okay. Again. And we'll wait. What is it? Okay. Wait lang ha. Ano ka na eh. Okay. So, ang damo naman. So, wait lang again guys. Okay. Walang disconnect. Privilege. Connect. tools, Beeper image, 19168. Okay, stop coding. Yeah. Start. Okay, wait lang guys. Again. Hmm? Okay, so okay, here we are. So it is already connected. So all you need to do is to run your program. Okay, so install, then open it. Okay, so you have your page 2. So this will be your main page, no? Itong page 2. Now, when you click the page 2 button, it will proceed on the next page, which is your page 2, that name panel. Din na siya mag-proceed. Okay? So that is how your um, dynamic paging of your um, mobile app. Now, sa main page, from main page, once you click it, it will proceed on the panel. Alright? So that's it. Kung mo na siyang before X page. Now, so let's try to create another one. Okay? So, save ko lang siya. Since it is okay. So, just close it. Then, go back to the project. Okay, nadugang ka isa. Okay. So, we will add new one. So, we will go to the project, a new module, class module, then B4X page. So, we will name it. So, sa kagina, page 2, this time page 3. Page 3 underscore 8. Ayan. Now, so all you need to do is to click this page, then open the designer, then all you need to do is to just insert your panel here again, add new, then panel, and we will make it like this. Okay, then we will change the color. In my part, I will be using blue, for example, the blue one. Press enter. Okay, then instead of panel 1, as I've said a while ago, so naming convention should not be the same way. So we will be change it from panel 1 to panel 2. Right? So panel 1, yung isa, panel 2. Save your layout. Then make it page 3. Layout. Then make it okay. Then, so you have your panel 1 under our previous example. And our next example is on the panel number 2. Okay? So we will proceed on our main project. Itong code ta. So madugang na day, copy-paste na lang niyo. Copy. Then, paste it on this location. But this time, make it 3. Then on the main page, so we will just copy this. Then paste it here. Make it P3. Then 3. Then on here, so we will just copy it again. Paste. Then 3. Then this is panel 2. And this is 3. And then the last part, dahil natin, since wala pa kita page 3, so we will go back on the designer of the main page. Ano siya? So instead na page 2, so magamit tayo isa pagid. So we will insert another one, add yung button. Alright. Like this. So we will make it btn page 3. Press enter. Then on the text, we will change it to page 3. Sorry. 3. Yeah. So don't forget to save it para ma-update ang ato niya layout. Okay? Let's go back to our project, your main. We will copy this. Then page, make it page 3. Alright? And then after that, we will use 2. Okay, so para ma-proceed sa panel number 2, yung saya nga page, ang btn page 2 ma-proceed sa panel number 1. So we have now 2 B4X pages on our example. Now, we will just go run the program again. Okay. So again na page 2 pa lang, isa pa lang. So i-run siya para ma-update ni. Okay, so I will select this, install, then open. And so you have now page 2, page 3. Click on the page 2, it's maroon. Page 3, it's blue. Yeah. So manang iyang dynamic paging. Siya will serve different panel. Alright? So that is the content of our week 1 to 2. Now, your activity is to, assessment is to create at least 4 more additional pages. Ba't nga madugang ka di 4, ba't nga 6 tanang kabilog. No? Depende sa inyo kung iliwat o nyo liwat, imo nyo na page 1, page 2, page 3. Depende sa inyo kung liwat o nyo liwat ang ato nyo example. It's up to you. As long as you have the idea on how to do it. Okay, so may maka mo kay nagdugang natin kung i-continue yun so you need 4 additional pages. But kung sulito nyo liwat, so 6 tanan kabilog. Sorry sir, 6. 6 kabilog nga pages. Okay? Pero kung ipadayon nyo okay lang. Kay at least 4 na lang kabilog ninyo nga i-himoon. Okay? After that, ma-create naman kumuliwat another. Okay? Ang inyong next assessment nyo. Wait lang. Ano ko lang notepad Okay? So, aside from this, hindi makakreate ka mo di anong kabilog. So, dapat mo di kabilog, proceed sa iyang kaugalingon nga page. Now, ang next ninyong assessment, similarly on this particular assessment, makreate ka mo content naman. So, create mobile app that would that would dynamically proceed on the different content. But this time may content na of the page. So, anong content ta? The content are the following. Okay? Sa una, content niya is C#. Next is Ruby. Next is C#, Ruby, Angular, JS, Delphi, ano pa? Arduino. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ano lang. The other one would be Delphi, Arduino, Ruby, C#, C++. Okay. So sa batch 1 niya lain ang ila nga ano. Although may similar ang iban pero lain man tong ila. Sa inyo nga batch 2 naman, lain man niya ang inyong nga ano nga content. Okay? Now, after ang iya malang content is to content first you need to have syempre brief definition author of the programming language, then ano pa? Author of the programming language, features. So, maningin yung features of programming language. Ayan. So, anyway, makita nyo man sa internet ko, ano sila kay existing na sila mo, si C#, si Ruby, Angular, Delphi, Arduino, C for C++. Okay? So, you can search this from the internet of the definition of the different programming languages. Then, don't forget to state the author of the programming language, brief man ang iyang content, and the features of the programming language that features of the each programming languages. Of each programming language. Ayan. So, manang inyong content, no? Pag-click ko sa button 1B, about C#. Pag-click ko naman sa button number 2, si Ruby, Angular, and so on and so forth. So, that's the next. Ang kaginaya, puro tanan, blanco. No? At least you know how to. No? Blanco tanan. So, that's your first assessment. Ang second assessment yung are. Tapos, may lagi ka mo yung progress check nga answeran sa inyong module. So, that means tatlo kabilog tanan ang inyong isubmit. Okay? Sorry siya. Ito gani. Here. Isa na. Yung isa na. Progress check. Ano isa? Yan. So, aside from that, may lagi kami yung progress check ng answeran. Assessment 1, blank content, no? Assessment 2, this one, may content na siya. Blank na siya. Ang una ya, blanco, wala unod. Napag gusto ko mo kung anong color gamiton nyo. Dria, may content na. Using this kind of content. Okay? And then, syempre, don't forget, may lagi ka may progress check nga answeran. Okay? So, that's the content of our week 1 to 6, no? So, i-submit nyo lang siya on or before the midterm exam. Noted. I think next week na, no? Ang midterm exam. So, you just submit it on time. Kung malate ka mo, kag daw medyo hinang data nyo, okay lang kung malate. Basta, hindi lang po ba sobra higit ang late nga submissions. Okay? So, anyway, that's all of it for our week 1 to 6, no? Assessment and progress check. Okay? So, you can message me anytime to answer all of your query. Okay? Pero hindi niya pa butangan niya do ano gid no? Ado sa kaagahon niya gid butang kay tulog pa ko na. So, you can message me anytime for clarification about the assessment at the same time the progress check. Okay? So, thank you everyone for listening. So I hope you watch the video until the end. Okay, thank you and goodbye and stay safe.